So you've got your brand new one-up rack. It's beautiful, it works great. I've had this one for about a year or two. Just got a new truck. I'm refitting it on the new truck. Having a couple fitment issues I'm going to go over with you and help you out perhaps. The biggest issue with the one-up, at least, with the Tundra, is that when you drop the tailgate down, this ends up hitting the camera, and I broke my camera on my last tailgate on my last Tundra. This sort of bows out a little bit, and when this is in the up position, it tends to rub up against the tailgate and hit the camera area. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to break my brand new truck, but just suffice to say, it hits there, and so I'll show you a couple of solutions for that. The second thing is it's very hard to get the one-up or any bike rack even or level. You can sort of tell I've got a level here, my truck is level. When we come down here, that is not quite level. Let's see here. So not quite level where that is level. So to fix the first problem, I just got this little dropper hitch. You can sort of see it. That's where the normal level is right there, and it drops it down about 4 inches or so. And the one-up will come off there. The only problem with this is that by doing it this way, you lose that tensioner ball that works really well with the one-up, because that's going to be down in this location, and then this is going to wobble, so you got to have a solution for that. And then you'll see it wasn't quite even either, and so we'll have to fix that too. So to get this dropper hitch to wobble less, I purchased this. I don't even know what it is. It's a tensioner of some sort, but it goes around the hitch and it tensions it to this, and it minimizes its wobble factor. Works really well, but it's still a little bit uneven, so I'll show you how we fix that in a second. For right now, lay that in there. That's going to go in there. But that wobble hopefully will go away with this guy there, and it'll tension down and minimize the wobble. Okay? Put the pin in. So that will not wobble at all. Then put your one-up back on. Tighten that guy down. Now this ball goes all the way through, but it still stabilizes very well. It does not, well, let's see, it wobbles a little bit there. This is the ball tensioner on the one-up that I'm tightening with the hex wrench, and that is stable. But is it level? Not quite. I'll show you that. Does not quite look level. Indeed, levels there. Truck is still level. So I'll show you how we, well, a solution to fix that. So again, the tensioner is here, but this whole thing wobbles. I don't know if they just don't make these straight, or I don't know what the problem is, but I like this. I want this to be level. So what I came up with is I put some pennies in here, and it actually tilted it too much. So apparently a dime is a little thinner than a penny. So I'm going to take 2 dimes, and I want it to go not this way, but I want it to go this way. So I'm going to stuff, get this as close as I can. I'm going to put a penny there, or a dime there. I'm going to take some tape, and I'm just going to tape it there. I'm going to take another dime and put it on this inner under corner. Okay, just tape that around. So I've got a dime here and a dime here to tilt it that way, counterclockwise. And hopefully it'll fit back in there, barely. Okay. Pretty good. Got my tensioner. Make sure it's on tighten. All right. Let's see if we can tension that down and see if it's even. All right. So it's stable. And pretty darn good. Let's see what that looks like from the back. Still looks like it's tilted over to the left a little bit, which is the opposite direction. Let's put my better level on there. Let's see what that looks like. No, it looks pretty good, but again, it's tilted maybe a hair to the left, so not bad though. I don't think I have a currency that's thinner than a dime, so that'll do for today. So here's a little schematic of the problem I was having. Here's the truck, here's my rack. It was cattywampus, lower on the right, higher on the left. Couldn't get it level. I needed to raise this side up here, lower the left side, raise the right side. Here's what I ended up doing. Here's a representation of the hitch receiver, and then the hitch going in with a dime up on the upper left and a dime on the lower right, raising the right side and lowering the left side, making it more level. Obviously do the opposite positions to go in the opposite direction. So if you needed to raise this side and lower that side, you'd put your dime here and your dime here.